Casemiro has broken my heart. Casemiro has absolutely left me gasping for air because this has been pathetic. Chelsea should have seen this game out. Chelsea didn't deserve the 3 points, but once you're ahead with 10 minutes to go, I expect you to see a game out against Casemiro, Reggie, and McTominay midfield. What on earth have Chelsea done? Chelsea won, Manchester United won, and I'm deflated. I'm hurt. And I have to sit here and chat this breeze. I have to go through the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Kavkas View, guys. And days like this, football was absolutely disgusting because I went from jumping up and down, basically almost breaking my sofa, going over the moon, basically doing a cartwheel on it, from happiness, from thinking we stole 3 points today, to Casemiro grabbing my heart, ripping it into shreds, and all of you coming here to rub salt into the wound. This is absolutely breaking my heart. And I know rival fans are here right now. I know they're here to just hurt me. And it's annoying because I'm speechless. I'm flustered. I'm annoyed. I need to vent. But I don't want to go too hard on the team. But at the same time, they've let me down today. Because this was a game that normally under a manager like Thomas Tuchel, we win. We boss them, we dominate them, and we get it right from the beginning. And today, we got it wrong at the start, we fixed it, and then we got it wrong at the end. This story has a poor ending and a poor beginning, but a great middle. And we need to break it down. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and then we're going to break this game down. I'm not even going to tell you to go follow me on Instagram, because it's a waste of time. Let's get into it. We're going to go with the ugly, and the ugly is Potter got it wrong again. Potter got it wrong again, and people are going to say, Alex, you're being harsh, he's been in the job so many times, like, you have to give him time. I'm giving him time. And I am not saying, listen to the words that are coming out. I am not saying sack Graham Potter. I am not saying Graham Potter is a bad manager, but I am saying this is 3 games in a row where Monsieur Potter has messed this up. Villa, not a great performance, stole a victory. Brentford, not great performance, poor team selection, stole a point. Today should be 3 points, stole a point in my eyes because that first half was pathetic. He realized how bad his decisions were. He jumped and flipped it all upside down. And that's the ugliness about it. Because under Thomas Tuchel, these big games, I had no doubt. I always called him the equalizer. They've got Messi, we've got Thomas Tuchel. Tactical mindset. He'll equalize it for us. Don't worry. He'll set us up right. I don't believe that with Potter. He still has to earn my trust. And it's breaking me because he's confirming it. I'm getting confirmation bias here. I'm starting to look at stuff and going, yeah, I was right. Yeah, I was right. And I don't like it. He needs to change this. It's really annoying. The bad, the first 30 minutes. A lot of people were blaming Jorginho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Were Jorginho and Ruben good in the first 30 minutes? Hell no, they were shocking. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely pony in every which way. They were getting muscled off the ball, but they were getting flustered by 3 midfielders. Bruno, Eriksen and Casemiro were winning every second ball. They were right in their faces and they were physically imposing themselves upon them. The issue here arose from what? The reality is that Chelsea were just being outnumbered in midfield. And a lot of people are going to blame Chelsea. And they're going to say the midfield is an issue. That wasn't just the midfield issue, guys. We couldn't play out the back. Cucurella and Chilwell were not able to play out the back. They were not coming out with the ball and going into midfield and making it a fair battle. We were not getting the ball forward, so it ended up where Sterling, Mount and Aubameyang are isolated. Aspie's pony on the ball, Ben Chilwell basically can't control a ball, and Cucurella was lost again. Those 3, in my opinion, were very poor in the first half an hour. Then you acclimatize a little bit of Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Jorginho into the party, and there's runners off left, right and centre. Kepa's making saves over and over again, and we're just conceding too many shots on target. And then people are going to tell me Kepa's at fault for the last goal. How? Like, it just makes no sense to me. Conceding a goal that late is heartbreaking. It really is. But we need to understand that that wasn't Kepa's fault. And that goal was from poor marking. That goal is from naiveness. That goal is from, we've won the game. We've won it. And then they had 6 minutes on. And then they add 6 minutes on, and you need to switch on. And that's where Thiago Silva steps up. That's where Trevor Chalobah needs to step up. That's where Jorginho needs to be the captain. And that's where Azpilicueta needs to be the captain and get his boys ready and concentrate for all 6 minutes. Yet, they allowed Casemiro to waltz into the box, get a 2-on-1, unmarked, falling back, rises like a salmon, guides that shot, Kepa palms it onto the post, comes back, somehow gets it onto the line, but the ball already crossed the line, people. At that point, it was too late. And then we need to talk about our lack of fluidity and creativity in the final third. People are gonna annoy me today. They're gonna say, Alex, you can't call Mason Mount out. I'm not just calling Mason out, I'm calling Aubameyang out, and I'm calling Sterling out. I can't call actually Aubameyang out, because I know what we get from Aubameyang. Aubameyang is a goal scorer. He's not gonna offer you nothing more, nothing less. But then you look at Sterling. Sterling was poor today. No creativity, no ingenuity, no chances created, no shots on target, and the reason being is because he's taking the easy way out. He's looking to square it to people when he should be shooting. He's looking to shoot when he's meant to be squaring. And Mount, invisible. Good work rate, good effort, but you need more. You need more from both Sterling and Mount because they're the creative hub of the team. And when the system changed, they got involved. We needed more. And people won't accept it. They're gonna say, Alex, you're just being harsh. I'm not being harsh. I'm being honest. I'm being frustrated the way I'm meant to be when we drop points from a winning position with 3 minutes to go, with a pathetic goal to concede. They've got a midfield of Fredgy, McTominay and Casemiro, and we conceded a goal from Casemiro. Come on, man. Stop this nonsense. This is Manchester United that got piped by Brentford. This is Manchester United that got piped by Brighton. Yet, they come to Stamford Bridge and bop us off the park in that first half. They absolutely knocked it around like it's their house. We were not comfortable in our own ends. Literally, we could not find a single spot on that pitch where we were safe. We couldn't retain the ball. The safest we were when the ball was in Kepa's hands. And we were not playing an active game. We were bullied. And that irritates me. Absolutely irritates. The good. And there are some goods. And I'm going to try to be positive now. When plan A messes up, make sure plan B works, right? I'm guessing that's the way it has to be. And in this case, Potter reacted well. And he reacted from the school of Jose Mourinho. And he reacted in a way that I was actually very impressed. He got Cucurella off. Does not matter about our past or our future together. You're coming off because you've been crap. And the reason you're coming off now is because we might not make it to halftime and 0-0. They're getting too many chances, too many shots on goal, too many issues. And if you look at it and break it down, that goal that happened was because we went to a 4 at the back. But because we went to a 4 at the back, we got better. He brought on Kovacic and went to a 4-1-2-1-2. Essentially, we went into a position where we had to overload the midfield. We started winning the midfield battle. Bruno, Eriksen and Casemiro lost control of the game. And we grew. Ruben, Kova and Jorginho absolutely controlled that midfield. And people will not like that, but they did. And we were the better team. And when the substitutions started occurring, that's when the issues started to happen. And we looked better. We looked threatening. We looked composed till the final third. Our issues in the final third. Then we need to talk about the impact chart changes. Because once you change the game, let's see if you can do it for plan C. Plan C, he brought on Broja, Chukwuemeka. I like Chukwuemeka. You know what? He's really impressing me. Work rate, his build, the way he carries the ball, confident, and I like it. Broja, well done. I am all for the diving school. If someone has 2 hands on your waist and wants to hold you like Gypsum said, yeah? I need you to fall. If you're getting held on your waist and he wants to wind it up with you, fall. Absolutely fall because you win a penalty. And guess what? He fell, we won a penalty. Was it a dive? No. But he absolutely dressed it up beautifully to make sure the ref sees it. Clear penalty. McTominay's an idiot. We score. I'm jumping up and down. Natasha's going crazy because, Alex, stop making noise. You're being an idiot. I don't care. I really don't care. Then, what else? The second half performance. That was arguably a fantastic performance. for 45 minutes, 46 minutes. The last 5 minutes when United went like apeshit and started crossing the ball every 5 minutes, and like everything was literally hoof the ball, 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 every 5 seconds, into the ball, pump it in the box, pump it in the box. It happens. But we bossed the game. Like, we absolutely bossed the game. Control in the middle, control in the forward line, control in defense. Defenders were on point, carrying the ball out, aggressive when they needed to be aggressive. They were very proactive. And that's what I liked in the second half. It showed that we don't need to play with a 5. We can play with a 4 and have just as much control. It's a myth, you know. Systems don't make teams. Teams make systems. You can have a shit team that plays in a system and makes it look bad. You can have a good team that plays in the same system and makes it look good. We need to start to understand that, people. For crying out loud. Stop being obsessed with, we have to have 3 at the back, we have to have 4 at the back. Play players in positions they're comfortable in and allow them the space and time to express themselves. And we see that second half. We do. And it's annoying. And a lot of people don't understand it. But it happens. And then finally, how good is bloody Trevor Chalobah? How good is Thiago Silva? You know, with Thiago, I expect it. Generational GOAT. Like, this guy is the GOAT. Absolutely one of the best players to ever play football in that position, or ever to play football, period. Because he is one of the greatest defenders of all time. 38, and he doesn't look out of place. And Trevor kept Rashford in his back pocket. He literally said, you're not going anywhere. What do you think you're doing? We're playing a 4 at the back now. We've done 3. Now you're my guy. He bossed him. He muscled him. He absolutely almost made Rashford cry on the pitch because Rashford wasn't getting his own way. Ref. Nah, bruv. It's not going to work. And for me, at the end of the day, Trevor Chalobah needs to start getting his bloody respect. He needs to go to England. He needs to go with England to Qatar to play for England. Because this is absolutely ridiculous if he doesn't. This guy has been our player this season. He is phenomenal in every which way. I love that player. Like, literally do. I am so disappointed we dropped points today. This was the Kavkas View. It feels like a gut punch. It really does. Because all of a sudden we win today and we close that gap on Arsenal. And we close that gap on City. But now City just extended that gap. And now all of a sudden City have gone 5 points ahead of us. Arsenal win, Arsenal go 9 points ahead of us. And it's annoying because if Spurs win, we still have that game in hand, but it's annoying, you know? Like, we should have won this game. All of a sudden, it's 5 points from 9. It could have been 7 points from 9. And then you start looking at it in a different mirror. And it hurts, man. It really does. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts, because I'm pissed.